John Brown from Missouri.
Madden Masterman.
There you go.
Where's my alt account? So I just rallied up the current totals. I have died thus far 92 times. You have died 56 times. A total of 39 of those kills were direct results from jackals, and 4 of those were from me killing you.
So what you're saying is he's better than you.
Nobody said that.
We didn't need to say that. We already knew.
I like how he's already caught on to the fact that I need him to stop talking. There's no jackals here, but there is certainly the possibility of TK.
So wait, you've already looked at this episode, or
no?
This is summed everything up.
This is the total from everything up to now.
So we'll need to continue to record the the deaths going forward.
I do them all anyways, but whatever.
Oh, you're doing them all anyways?
Yeah, but it's better if you count your own, so you know what you did.
I know what I did. You know what you did.
We don't need no cops involved.
We need more of us to get fun. It's be a fun game. I guess maybe you guys won't like it.
I mean, I play the hell out of it.
What is it?
Nice split jaw.
I've smelled it before.
Yeah, he's missing a mandible.
He's missing 2 of them even.
Yeah.
Or like a whole one, I think.
Is the mandible just one, or is it both put together?
I don't know.
What measure is a mandible?
I don't know. What a question. I don't have my phone on me, so I'm not going to be looking it up.
I think it's niche. Although I don't think he was talking about Elite Ultras when he was saying it.
Mandible.
No,
oh yeah, look at this thing that I assume scans for microwaves. A jaw or jawbone. So I guess it can be considered the whole thing or any single part. Either half of the crushing organ in an arthropod's mouth parts.
Oh, so Nelita is not an arthropod. So we've kind of worn out our logic there.
Arthropod, an invertebrate animal. Well, they do have vertebrae. Either that or they got really good armor that keeps them standing upright.
Show your jaws, I shall bind them shut.
You know what? I don't know. We're gonna be this whole chapter. I think I counted it. Words are harder right now. 2 hours.
This chapter was 2 hours.
Well, it took us 2 tries. Remember?
I know, but is this the finished one yet?
He's using
he
must be close.
We are at 40 minutes in, and this video file ends at 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I remember we don't finish it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take that, alien technology from, well, it's not really alien if it's stuff I could use. That makes sense to me, right?
Well, they're the same species as you, therefore they're not alien. They're alien to the Master Chief, but you're not the Master Chief here. So...
Yeah, but he's still a dick, so I'm gonna treat him like an alien. In fact, I do go out of my way to end his life like I do with aliens. So he shares that in common.
You go out of your way to end everybody's life.
My point stands! I'm gonna have some of this Rangoon that I bought like hours ago.
You can't even spell Rangoon.
That's, again, my point stands on the whole killing people thing.
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go, first one!
Yay!
Digbitter has died.
Digbitter! No!
I don't know. This room is, reminiscent of... I forget the name of the chapter from CE where you first meet the Flood.
What happened here?
What happened here? Yeah, then I remember that you need to break all the bodies to keep the Flood from coming back to life.
Close your jaws, or I shall bind them shut.
I should bind them shut.
There he is. Kill him to death.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire!
I like how I'm still surprised
Hold
about
your
the second
fire.
time. Did somebody
I
shoot me?
wondered who the prophets would send to silence me. An arbiter.
Jump up
Unflattered.
and down on this grunt's head.
Of course.
He's using a hollow.
That's all he's good for.
He must be close.
Of course.
Come out so we may kill you. Get in line.
Get in line.
Forget this guy's name.
I'm so edgy.
Like, you don't actually learn any of these characters' names on this half of the species.
Stand firm.
You really don't.
You know what? I'll look it up. Halo 3 names.
Halo 2 names.
Yeah, he's in there too. The list of characters. I don't need a synopsis that's a novel. Just content.
Walk before us.
Characters. Minor characters. Shipmaster Ertas Vadum. Look, I don't know how to... RTAS. I don't know how to pronounce that. He's known for being a wicked dude. Oh, I almost died right there.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Almost died right there. You know what? Just always assume I'm always dying.
I usually
Always
I'm
almost, I
rarely-
mean.
rarely disappointed.
Oops. I remember the shtick with this elevator is we decided, or rather I decided that we were going to be jumping off the elevator at some point.
Yep.
I think it was in the next playthrough.
And then at one point you get yourself kicked off the edge at Mach speed while you're waiting for me to jump down, and I got an excellent view of it.
Yes, of course. Do you need something, my good gooder?
Good bitter.
Who makes a gas mining facility and then gives it all this extra crap?
Who makes an elevator that just spins around and rotates like for freaking real?
Well-
This is the Empire State Building. We would have pressed one button and would have been 3 times this distance by now.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it has
Right?
to... I'm not disagreeing. I think it has to collect barrels out of the walls as well, and it's doing that instead of actually being an elevator.
They want us to join there.
We're doing this, though.
Oh, you're gonna see that. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, we'd be doing this for a little bit. Morning food nipple!
To get that soundbite and turn it into my ringtone, then I can get people to look at me funny more than usual.
So, Evan, can you have that report on my desk by food nipple? Oh. So I was just thinking I'm ready to finally settle down and get the food nipple. Oh.
Maybe,
So just sign here, Mr. Food Nipple. Oh.
see, it leads to all the great times.
Mr. President, I see you like to party. Yeah, I do. I got my food nipple. The next day, all the headlines just say peace everywhere. Food nipples
Everyone's
invented.
united against you. You've gotten world peace by uniting the entire world against you.
The enemy of my food nipple is my enemy.
See, this is why you have twice as many deaths as me. You just keep picking up more plasma rifles to fight the Flood with.
They were a good item in CE.
See, this isn't CE. You know what else is a good item in CE? The Magnum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how much help I'm offering right now.
Right? It's so good.
I
And
don't
then you
know.
almost sat on that grenade like a true champion.
I am an absolute. Hey, we got there in the end, all right.
We did get there in the end. It's just how long that end gets pushed back. as a result
It's
of
not
our
the journey,
excellence.
it's the end, all right.
Did
And
you stay urinary?
no, I said it's not the journey.
I think you said urinary.
It's not the urinary infection.
Thank you.
Wow. Look, the specifics aren't important, and the ends certainly don't justify the means either. I mean, oh man, I killed a lot of people. But at the end of the day, I'm the best.
Sure.
Excuse me, but who, is me? And that's me. I'm the best at being me. Look, if we... Oh, yeah, I was already trying it. There we go! I was all like, yeah, look, it works.
Something worked.
This game is great. This room seems unusually bright.
Really?
Ooh.
It's the same normal gray that it always is.
I don't know, this hallway specifically, the lighting, I don't know. Oh, without a hitch. No problem.
Yay! Nothing happened that was bad.
There's just puke all over the walls. I'm like, oh yeah, you can make it down here. Oh, actually, no. Okay, well, that's unusual.
That comes later.
That comes in the next video file.
Have I missed one of my deaths yet, or have I not died yet?
I don't think it was just the one death at the elevator thus far.
Yeah, we've gotten through the this is the syndrome
this
where our
room,
first run-
this room.
Oh yeah, we died many times here, but I think we die one more time and get sent back to the elevator at least one more time. Also, you're gonna get killed by the guys that jump from the ceiling very shortly.
Oh, probably.
If I don't put it out to you. Nope, never mind. You jump down to the middle and you get on the turret.
Yeah. You can't ever lie to me and say a turret is a bad idea. It's a Browning that shoots plasma. Look at me, I'm having so much fun.
I just love watching how many bullets it takes to kill a flood combat form.
It's the most effective weapon. That is a... I hate their legs. I don't like their legs at all. Like, look at his stance.
Yeah. It looks like it's just... Well, I mean, it's made for a grunt, technically.
Well... Yeah, so are ghosts, and those don't look nearly as bad in the end. In fact, grunts can drive most things as long as the seat can fit their big old breathy pack thing. Full of fart gas or whatever.
It is fart gas, it's just methane.
Yeah, fart gas.
It's just methane.
It's like if you pop each one open, they found their own ways to produce methane, and most of them just stuff chicken eggs in there. Most of them. Like you pop it open and all the yolks spill out, and then they're trying to grab the. It's like, no, my yolks! And they're just trying to stuff the yolks back in their orange little triangle backpack. It's not gonna fit. Like, the fact that it got in there in the first place is amazing. I don't know anything else that produces methane aside from farts.
Besides farts, yeah, it's basically farts.
Things that produce methane.
Things that produce methane. Oh my.
Oh, it's pretty much any decay, quite a lot of. So pretty much all of them just have biomass in their backpack that smells like absolute ass. And then you go to the Planet Reach and you pop one of those things and they go flying and they kill you with the fart gas.
What? Fart gas!
Oh, there's a
fart gas!
What are we waiting on? Do more floods show up? I don't remember. Oh, there
I think they do. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they come from the back and then the Covenant show up and then the Flood show up one more time and then the Covenant show up.
there
First,
it goes!
You get punched in the face because I guess you thought that he was gonna die. Just a couple bullets.
I was using a weapon designed to kill Flood in my own defense, too.
Yeah, by the faction that lost.
I fail to see how that has anything to do with this specific thing. Also, they didn't lose. We're fighting in their still operating and functioning function constructs.
Yeah, you're fighting their still living opponents where they are very much dead.
Calling the Flood living is very ironic.
Well, they're still sentient. I mean, what else are you gonna call the Great Mind?
I might be confusing Flood with Necromorphs. Halo Flood. I don't remember if death is required in this sort of thing. I don't think it is.
No, the Halo Flood is a straight up Eldritch Abomination.
I mean, they were before they were the Flood, so yeah.
That too.
The fact that they're losing now is just... That's what happens after hundreds of thousands of years of being a stupid idiot. Eventually you're gonna lose. Like, I've learned this from experience in a lot less time, I promise. I have one. I'm gonna eat this last.
I
piece
was
of
gonna
Rangoon.
make jokes, but you made all the jokes for yourself. So
Yeah.
I mean, I really can't.
You can talk all you want. I'm way ahead of you. I'm like a genius or something.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm a genius who hides under countertops in pure fear. Oops. How is this is going too smoothly?
Right?
Like,
Well, I think that we leave because other people get on.
And because we were still under the assumption that we could just restart at any point instead of, you know.
I
beginning
wasn't.
of
I
the
knew we
mission.
couldn't, but then you assured me otherwise, and I trusted you.
We cannot maintain our position. Bring
Look,
the Phantoms
even when
close
I'm
to
on the
mine.
same team, you
You're
can't
not
trust
leaving
me.
until the leader of the heretic.
No, you're true.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not there.
There's the death we were all expecting.
Leader, the storm is about to hit.
Oh, this is where the
Maintain our
Alfred jokes
position.
really picked up.
Bring the Phantoms close to the mine. We are not leaving until the leader of these heretics.
Arbiter! Me llamo queso mucho, Arbiter!
Arbiter, the flood have spread throughout the station. We don't have enough troops to manage such a large infestation.
Almost got him in the back of the head. That would have
Kill
been
him
great.
now.
That would have been expected.
Oh, you're dead! I didn't even see it.
Oh! A death!
A death! A death!
A death!
A death!
Maintain our position. Bring the
Ding, ding,
Phantoms
ding,
close
ding,
to the
ding,
mine. We are not leaving until the leader of these heretics.
Man, this game still looks great, except for the whole fact that it's brutal and makes me angry.
Yeah.
There it goes.
There's another Diggery death,
Leader,
Diggery
the
death,
storm is about to
Diggery
hit.
death.
We cannot maintain our position. Bring the Phantoms close
Is it
to
petty
the
for me
mine.
to sing a song about you dying?
The leader of these heretics.
I don't see why not. The catch is that it has to be a funny song.
Oh, I don't sing funny songs.
Wow, I got...
Death again.
Oh, man. I'm getting a little,
Leader, the storm is about to
Yeah.
hit. We cannot maintain our position.
demoralized was the word I was thinking of.
You're not leaving.
I'm probably eating something again.
Yep.
In fact,
The flood infection forms didn't damage your shields in Halo 1, did they?
they did, but they did barely any damage. Even on Legendary, like, a whole wave of little boys would barely do anything.
Pardon
me. Oh, I'm trying to 360 these scroats. I'm an absolute pro player.
Kill him now.
Pardon me, this Rangoon is getting me good. Yeah, take that, stupid. Again with the question of how are we breathing in the atmosphere of a gas giant?
I mean, actually, we can't even use the alien argument because we're just...
Yeah, these people have been on Earth with open
they've been
mouths.
breathing oxygen, yeah.
Although in
So I have no good reason.
Yeah, although in Halo 3 as well, the Arbiter gets coughed directly in the mouth with flood spores and is fine.
Flood spores are really, really inconsistent. Like, they can't make up their mind how powerful they are.
A single spore can wipe out a species. Oh yeah, can they? That's the one thing. If there was anything that a sci-fi series should ever truly be known for, any of them, it should be consistency.
Nonsense. Can't have consistency ruining our headcanon. And we can't have endless arguments about whose science fiction universe is cooler based on the based on what they do in their
Based on
various
the one
things.
fanfic that we like, yeah, okay.
Based on that one scene where instead of, you know,
All these problems
or
would
like
be
in
solved
Star,
if they
like in
just gave
Star
him a
Wars,
mask.
if Han Solo's shooting his blaster pistol, it freaking shoots chunks out of the wall like it's a 50 caliber anti-material rifle. But the second the stormtroopers, oh no,
Woo!
oh no,
That's why.
it was going so smoothly, and then it was your fault.
Okay, listen here. Oh, look, it's Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage.
And
Not
then
Hulk
Randy
Hogan.
Savage snap into a Slim Jim.
course, I know where I know what's going on in this life I'm living on this bitch of an earth. Ow. Ugh. I'm gonna be. I seriously thought you just invited me to actually play Halo.
Yeah. Dude, Dig, let's play Halo while we're playing Halo.
That's not a bad
It's
idea.
Haloception. Hailception. Hail Mary.
Let's play Halo 1 and Halo 2.
There you go.
Yeah, let's pick it right back up where we started at the beginning.
Take it back up to where we started from. 'Cause it's alright and coming on. We gotta get it right back to where we started from.
Make sure you kill the heretic leader. Par time, 25 minutes. It took us a little longer than that. What's 25 times I want to die?
At least a little more.
Ah! What? Oh, well, okay. So that's a death for me and a TK from Evan. That's a
the first. I think that's the. Oh, I know. I think that I TK'd you because it was your fault that we had to restart again.
Yeah, that's the official excuse, and not because they hate me, because I'm handsome. As the Arbiter, not as Diggery.
Yeah, that's the first time I've TK'd you. That's funny.
Woo!
It was justly deserved in this instance, though.
Yeah, yeah. Again, that's the excuse, and not because I was voted most popularly successful to be scraped off of a ladder under a nuclear smokestack in high school. I may have written that one in.
The grunt just said food nipple. Your argument is invalid.
I was voted most likely to food nipple. You are correct.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Ah! Ah!
I wondered who the prophets would send to silence me.
He's looking at me.
I'm flattered.
He's looking at me, dude.
He's using a
He
hollow.
is.
Wait, he's
Must be
actually,
close.
he gives pain sounds?
Come out so we may kill you.
Guess so.
Are you playing Guitar Hero in there? What are you doing?
It looks really bad from that angle, doesn't it?
It doesn't get any better.
Stand firm.
Oh.
The flood is upon.
The grunt almost just stuck that elite right in the face.
That would have been great. The Great Rebellion lives on! Just some garbage.
Gosh, the particles are so much worse with the freaking plasma rifle.
Like, until you point them out, I just seriously just don't notice.
We're enemy.
They're bad.
Did he just say where enemy?
Where enemy?
Have some standards.
Leader! Stand firm. Blood.
I would be very racist by summing up an entire race with just one voice.
It's incoming. I welcome that.
Can't. It's just a little bit of perseverance.
Even the Protoss have different voice actors. Even though they all sound the same, because... Let's be normal racist instead of actual racism, okay? They sound the
Protoss,
same,
you know
but
how
they're
all
separate.
aliens are just the same.
They're all scum!
Make ready.
Alien scum.
What have they done?
Rebel scum.
These guys aren't rebels just yet.
It's true. That comes later.
Dude, like, am I trying to pretend I'm... Uh-oh, I see where this one's going.
Yep.
Like, am I just trying to pretend it's a skate park? What am I doing?
Oh, I just fell off.
We both died.
I think we tried to jump off to hit the ledge. I got another death.
Yay.
Leader. Stand firm.
Was me.
Blood is upon.
It's just like, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
I have a plasma sword. Let me cut it open like I did in that one movie.
Star Wars?
Whichever. I don't care.
Your death is at
The grunt's
hand.
like, he's not fighting. I don't have to either, right?
Grunts also can turn a plasma rifle into an absolute SMG.
mean the plasma pistol?
What? It might as well be a rifle the way they use it.
Heretic.
It's the, you know, the size compared to our size.
We've got an anomaly here.
Cover.
Oh no, anomaly!
Hey, Ratas Vadum, you good? Help him! He needs CPR! Get him life alert! Oh, okay, I guess we're done. See ya.
I guess the game is over. Not allowed to have fun anymore because of Diggery.
Fun is outlawed.
I can't wait for you to throw yourself off the edge after your sword again.
No,
like
there were a
champion
lot
that
of
you are.
close calls. I don't think I ever actually went over the edge in the campaign with this thing.
You're gonna do the same thing, aren't you? You're gonna hit the bottom and you're gonna die.
No, this time it was on purpose, and then that's when I realized that there was like a border at the bottom. You had to wait.
We see this spawn screen several times.
Oh.
Several times.
Several. Everyone else is here early.
Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our
He
reinforcements arrive.
just starts talking.
Yeah.
Go, Arbiter! Sticks plasma grenade.
What is the matter? Oh, nothing. It's just, are you okay?
It's like that one elite that gets really pissed off at us for making fun of his helmet.
Arbiter, we're doing military things right now.
Arbiter,
Yeah, but-
we're killing brutes today, Arbiter.
Yeah, but your helmet makes you look like a Triceratops. Man, that looks like a lot of fun going on up there. Glad I'm not there where dangerous stuff is happening.
Right? I can't wait for this to be the one where you get punted off the side. I'm almost certain that it is.
I don't even know. How far are we in the video? Just have 40 minutes.
Also, I'm assuming that was Verd that hopped in.
It is. Alex is also here.
Is he? Nice.
There's just jibs.
Would you like to?
flying
Would you
down.
like to guess what the death count is for Oracle on Legendary?
Surprisingly low, but we also
42.
aren't done. We aren't done yet.
We're not done. Partway through.
We're
How
like-
many times have you died, Dick?
We're 20 minutes in. I have 8, you have 2, and you killed me once.
Yes.
Jackal snipers don't count because they aren't here yet.
You don't get jackal snipers on your team.
What am I wait?
The game knew what they were doing.
This game, sometimes the triggers work and sometimes they don't. And
You were the one that did the thing where you went down there and did the thing.
no, I think you have to like kill all the flood first, and it's taking them a while. At this point, I'm just watching idle animations. Man. So how about that, like, off mint green metal they're using, hmm?
Yeah, you know, the Forerunners kind of couldn't decide. They went through a period where everything had to be, like, gray, and then they went through a period where everything had to be, like, you know, kind of off gray, like green.
Oh, here it goes.
Then
And we're
Diggery
done.
killed himself.
Yet again.
And then they went through a period where everything had to be yellow and glowing.
Oh.
And then he's
Go,
doing the
Arbiter.
thing again.
I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
To be fair,
Doesn't even-
this isn't even a Halo, so they probably had a little more license since it probably wasn't as important. So they said green, whatever. Pastel mint color.
They ran out of all their yellow dye because they were currently getting their crap pushed in by the flood.
Hell yeah. What would they use as metal dye? Metal dye, yellow dye? I mean, they just crushed up the blood
Metal
parts.
flake.
Crushed up yellow flakes. Corn flakes. I could go for some corn flakes.
You are a corner flake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Again, I don't remember eating this much, but apparently my whole shtick was just to sit there and eat ramen
Sit
or
there and
something.
eat while I kill all the things and yet still die more than me.
Look, I never stated I was here to try hard. Let the record show that that is not the intent.
Oh, it will absolutely show that.
Oh, we don't need a record to figure that out. Thanks.
We're making the record right now as we speak, literally as we speak.
Oh boy.
And punch in the face.
Like, I mean, you'll notice I was literally just running around in circles.
I am Diggery. I am helping.
And
you.
I immediately start doing it again because I feel worthless right now. This is thrilling, man.
That's okay. We each have our times of being useless.
Some more than
Mine
others.
comes later. Mine comes later. That time where it was late and I was checked out and I couldn't get past a certain part, so I was like, Diggery, kill the snipers for me. I can't do it now.
Yep, look, dude, Tony Hawk wishes he was the Arbiter. This trick is wicked, dude. I want to start finding those old Tony Hawk movies and photoshopping the Arbiter over him. I remember there was an animated one on Cartoon Network where like they had to kidnap Tony Hawk or like one of his friends and like force him to do tricks or something. And then
that sounds like a 90s plot.
Well, no, this was an animated movie from the 2000s. It was on Cartoon Network. Tony Hawk animated movie. No, I remember the specific Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage. Is this
Yeah,
it?
that's got 90s movie written all over
It's
it.
from 06! He's obviously the bad guy. He has a pure white face and a pencil mustache. And a comb over. I don't know if this is that. I remember, like, the big thing was that one of the main skater dudes had been tricked or, like, blackmailed into doing BMX instead of skateboarding. And that was equivalent to betrayal!
That's like the Looney Tunes, or the Space Jam, where Michael Jordan goes off to play baseball.
Yeah, except it, like they learned they. You're gonna have to work with me because I was 10 years old when this movie came out, and I saw it late one Saturday evening, something like that. Tony Hawk animated movie. What do I look up like BMX? No, the only animated one is Boom Boom Sabotage. And somebody put the whole thing up on YouTube a few years ago. This thing...
Boom Boom Sabotage.
This looks good for like... Wait, it is the movie! Because they had one of the skateboarders in a cage in a cave! You know... Oh wait, somebody just died, didn't they? I've not
You
been
died.
counting.
You died.
That's like 2 more times, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. They have...
I think it's actually...
Oh, well, whatever. They have him in a cage in a cave, like terrorists do, teaching him BMX tricks in an attempt to overthrow skateboarding as the top X game. Or something.
Right. Because of course they did.
Any random frame in this entire movie, first off, makes it look like a pre-rendered PlayStation 1 cutscene. And second off, it makes me want to uninstall my life.
Sorry, sir, how do I cancel my subscription to You Are Alive?
Wait, Tony Hawk. But, oh, here I am jumping again. Yep, there it is.
And there you go.
Make that 12. Yeah, no fall damage. Boom Boom Sabotage. A computer-animated feature-length film starring Tony Hawk.
I see one.
Just give me the... Oh, they don't have the... Come on, Tony Hawk Boom Boom Sabotage synopsis. I need this answered for you. Tony Hawk stars as himself in this CG animation.
Excellent, Arbiter.
Wait,
This whole video is just gonna be us learning about Tony Hawk.
The synopsis is 2 sentences. When Lincolnville hosts Hawk's spectacular boarding show,
And there we go again.
The star is kidnapped. A group of skater kids may be his only hope. IMDb, do you have a summary for me?
Sounds like bad movie night material.
Storyline. Well, I don't care about your dumb idiot movie night.
Wow.
Oh, did you die?
Oh, I died!
Oh.
I think I've lost the will to live at
Am
this
I?
point.
Wait, the Toonami wiki. It has a paragraph of a synopsis. When the town of Lincolnville decides to oh, well, there I go again. I'm trying to read about Lincolnville.
I know what you're doing here. That's the...
Decides to cancel the circus and replace it with Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam Tour. The demented circus owner, Larry Grimley, goes nuts and comes up with a nasty plan to permanently get rid of the Hawkman. Using his crazy band of circus freaks, Grimsley kidnaps Tony Hawk and other members of the Boom Boom Huck Jam Tour with the hope that the circus will remain the only show in town. That was one sentence. That was actually 2 sentences. Unfortunately for Grimsley and his poser posse of clowns and carnies, a group of young skateboarders have other ideas. Using their street smarts and skateboarding skills, they come up with a plan to save Tony Hawk from the Boomville prison and make sure Boom Boom Huck Jam goes on. Oh, did you die?
I don't think so.
Well, we reset.
Oh, that must be then. I
External
looked
links.
for a critical moment.
Actually, back to the Wikipedia page. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
you
I
died!
died again.
It wasn't me! What about Amazon? Does it have it? I can buy the DVD for $4. Or if I can buy a new Tony Hawk Boom Boom Sabotage DVD for $245.
For what?
$250. Unopened.
You weren't lying.
But then Tony Hawk and Boom Boom Sabotage on the Awful Movies Wikipedia. And my favorite, they have a small, like, a few sentences as to, like, some of the some of the stuff, like who distributed, publishers and whatnot, and then why it sucks. 1, awful animation with horrible character models to boot. 2, one-dimensional characters with no development. They are all stereotypes.
Well, technically they're all cartoons. They're two-dimensional.
Stop.
See?
3, constant skating montages that serve no purpose but to do several things. Shove the skateboarding premise down the audience's throat, show off the cool skateboarding the animators were able to make, and last of all, they serve no purpose but... Oh, there I go.
They serve no purpose except for all these purposes.
4, cheap soundtrack. The same exact annoying song plays during the skating montages. 5, almost non-existent story of a bunch of kids trying to save Tony from a bad guy who used to own a circus that got shut down because skateboarding became famous in the city the movie takes place in. That is a run-on sentence. Whole. It's a 70-minute long rubber stamp advertisement for Boom Boom Huck Jam, an event created by Tony himself in 2002 that actually exists. 7, there's one nauseating scene where a character drinks another character's snot from a mug. 8, there's another disgusting scene where Grimley, you know, not Grimsley, but Grimley, shows his foot on the camera, which not only has blood running down the base of the nail, but even flies buzzing around it to boot. And 9, extremely poor voice acting. I need to download this
And
movie.
the poor voice acting.
Yes,
Arson, murder, and jaywalking.
that darn voice acting, which is good, but still worse than the foot thing. Whoever made that Wikipedia article needs to learn how to write an article before they can criticize a movie. Meanwhile, the Arbiter here has been saving the entire universe from something, I don't know.
No, the Arbiter's been losing in single combat to the same freaking basic flood forms that everybody else loses to.
Look, again with the whole we got there in the end thing, alright? Okay, there.
You
Look,
were saying?
It's gonna take us a while, but we got there. Now I think I'm just frustrated, breaking stuff. 100,000-year-old glass. Nope, done. What do you think the temperature is in here?
In this room? Probably pretty hot since we're in a gas giant.
I always figured, because it gives off a very... The fog particles themselves are like bluish. They have a very strong blue to them, so it's kind of like you're in a freezer. Which canonically makes sense when you're dealing with the flood, because you want to slow them down with ice.
Is that even a thing? I don't even think that's a thing that affects them. I don't know if they have.
No, it is. It is.
Much.
The control room in CE and in 3 are in snowy climates on purpose.
And they move slower?
Yeah, well, I mean, considering it's like a disease and being cold slows stuff down, yeah. They're dead, they don't produce much heat on their own, if any. And it certainly gave a good excuse to put snow in an FPS, which is something that we still don't have enough of. I'm still skipping around to random frames in this movie, and it is absolutely the best thing I've seen. Because every frame with the character Grimsley in it is one of the most terrifying things to ever show a child. Like,
we showed kids some pretty messed up stuff, though, like real talk.
Yeah, no, like, we still do today, but it's a different kind of messed up. Where we moved on from, like, body horror to that psychological stuff.
We've gone on from purely physical trauma to mentally scarring.
Yeah, like, you'd look at imagery of Courage the Cowardly Dog and be like, ah! Oh, and then he wins in the end. And then you watch, I think, a modern show, and there's no winner. There's no winner. They're making fun of stuff that an 8-year-old doesn't understand. I'm not gonna lie, this movie looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go.
We'll have to watch it for bad movie night.
Do whatever you want. I don't watch your dumb movies.
Why not?
Because I have a job.
Why are you a fairy princess?
Oh my goodness! I found a side. Oh wait, I died again. I found a side profile of Grimsley. I'm putting this in the video. I'm gonna take a screen cap and everything. Look at that OBS. So I remember to put that in later. I won't remember.
Also, Dig, I watched more of the Brown Estates.
Oh.
I didn't realize that you were actually going to put all the videos that I linked you in the video.
No! Look at that! Look at that dude! Look at his head!
Okay, hang on, I need to minimize this.
Wait, what are you playing?
What am I playing?
No, right, I wasn't looking at the stream. I just assumed that you were posting images from what you were playing.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Boom Boom sabotaged the game. I want that! I want it to be real!
It is real.
Israel?
What?
Israel.
Do they have my game?
Yes, Israel has your game.
Is that character supposed to be Tony Hawk?
Are you supposed to be Tony Hawk?
I hope not. Not anymore.
Dig is Tony Hawk.
That was a Halo Reach thing. We're past that at the moment.
Are we really, though?
I mean, you're the one still talking about Tony Hawk.
You're not wrong. Oh my goodness, I found like a close-up of that dude's face. Oh. Circuses were a pretty scummy place, actually. And there I go again.
There I go again.
I think we're seriously losing count. I swear I keep... You know what? I'm leaving it at 20 or at the moment.
I've got 5 for me. I might have missed 1 or 2.
I got 6 for you.
6 for me? Okay.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Like, Dig, we're really getting screwed right now.
Ah, there it goes!
And there's 7.
Team kill. Woo!
I feel like I probably made a joke or told the truth about your being. And,
Told the truth. There's no such thing when I'm involved. It's all the truth. Each one sounds less true, but they all are. I forget the quote. Each one is more unsettling, but they're all true.
Something like that.
2006. When did Toy Story come out?
A while ago.
95! Well, I think that's a similar thing to like how indie studios are able to make graphics that look like games from 10 years ago, but this is the movie version of it. So they made a movie that it looks like it was made 10 years before it came out. This is... Every frame of this Grimsley character leads me to further intrigue. No, I'm serious, like, is he checking his watch? Because he doesn't have a watch.
Time for you to get a watch, Grimsley.
No, look at him, he's all like, what time does my coat say it is? Oh, it's fabric.
No! My one weakness, not being able to know what time it is because it's actually fabric.
Because I'm a circus clown. Ooh.
Da, 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 da. Okay, we need to stop. We're becoming increasingly the dumb.
Increasingly,
It's possibly to increase an already large number.
What about an impossibly large sneeze?
An impossibly large sneeze?
Correct.
I'm sure eventually. Gesundheit.
I smacked my headphones into my microphone because I am an adult. I promise. Well, the video has ceased buffering, so I guess I'm done looking at this. I'm gonna refresh this page and leave it paused and come back to this later. Oh yeah, they're cheating. They have guns. I didn't bring a knife.
Curse you! You've given your zombies guns. How dare you?
I didn't bring a knife to a shootout. They cheated and make me angry. Tell them to stop or we're gonna sue.
It just doesn't require cheating.
Oh, I got proper salty with that cheater and Fall Boys. Fall Guys.
So that's 9 for me because I died and then you killed me. Because of course you did. Scumbag.
Yeah, I'll even out that number. Arbiter's more famous than the Master Chief in any circle he's in. Even on Twitter, the Arbiter has 8 subscribers and the Master Man only has 6. Goodness, we have made no progress.
No, we got that first bit of the mission and then like it's just downhill from there.
Of course.
So how close are you to my 42 count?
42. 22 away. Which, considering we have another hour-long video to go through, it's entirely possible to hit that number. Like, would the Japanese eat these things as like a delicacy?
What things?
The Floody Boys, the little squiggly.
You are the worst at grenade jumping, by the way.
Dude,
at least you didn't kill yourself that time.
Stickies last too long!
Yeah, but they let you flare nade them. Which is really funny to do to people that don't know what that is.
Yeah, really salt-inducing.
It really is.
I say that with the tone like I'm the one who gets salty over it.
No. But that's okay.
There we go!
Two people that do are in the chat and they know who you mean.
Alex left.
No, I was talking about me and Bird.
Oh. You get salty over...
I don't know what a flare nade is.
You get salty over flare-nading?
No, I was talking about getting salty about things in Halo that you don't understand or that you just don't like.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I was being generic.
Look, it flare-naded right over our heads.
Yep. Still don't
I
know what that is.
I stopped talking about the flare nade like 10 minutes ago. I don't know what you guys are still going on about.
It's when you... 10 minutes ago! Shut up! It's when you use...
You shut up.
It's when you throw the first sticky grenade and then you throw a second one and the boom from the first one shoves the second one further along. It's like nade jumping, but
so
instead
you're
of a
grenade jumping the grenade.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. But you interrupted
And it sets
me.
the grenade off instantly, and 2 grenades explode at the same time. It's basically an instant kill if you do it right.
Yeah.
It's really good against people that push stupidly without paying attention to what they're doing.
Or well, you know what else is good for that is just shooting me all the time.
Well, yeah.
Me specifically. What team am I on? Yeah, whatever. Kill me. He almost. Yeah, plasma sword through your nipples, through your whole food nipple.
That was you almost dying right there.
That happens a lot. If you're gonna point it out every time, you're gonna get a very coarse throat. Goodness, I'm burpy. Isn't a burpee an exercise?
Yes.
Jeez, didn't have to shout. Burpee, seeds and plants. A squat thrust with additional stand between reps.
With additional steps.
I would not say that's a.
I read it off
squat thrust with
Wikipedia. It's
additional
correct.
Stand.
That's what it say on the Wikipedia. Wikipedia wouldn't lie, would they?
Oh, all the time and twice on Sundays.
Oh.
Oh, somebody just died. Did I just die?
No.
Nope,
Nobody
I'm still
died.
alive for the moment.
I don't know why you thought anybody died.
I heard somebody scream.
Probably an elite. I don't know. The music's all like, stressful and stuff. And we are probably already really fed up at this point. Actually, I think we stopped because it was like midnight my time, and you had to go to bed because you sleep at regular human hours.
No, we got off because people were getting on.
I don't remember. Look, the sword is the most effective weapon against the Flood specifically, and nobody else, obviously.
No.
Correct. Nobody cares about your carbine, BS. It didn't make it into that other game that I'm thinking of that I forgot the name. Oh, you died. Look at that.
Oh no! That's 10. Are you gonna team kill me again?
Apparently not.
It's a good thing that I didn't team kill you every time you died. Because if you're keeping track of that, I don't know if you can count that high.
Yeah, I can. I use computers.
Oh.
Oh, we finally made it past this room because it gave us a pity checkpoint.
Yay! Yep.
The door opens now. It turns blue and then goes boo, and then boop, and then it opens up.
Leader,
Hello.
the storm is about to hit.
Then you're just going out there shooting people without asking for their ID or anything.
At this point, I'm thinking like, we gotta go. We gotta make this through real fast. Like,
Forgetting that we still had a boss fight.
no, I knew we still had a boss fight.
By the way, I posted a video to my Discord that I think sensibilities might not want to be involved with.
Find the leader of these territories.
What is it?
Kill him now.
It's
Oh, you
just a funny
died!
thing about North
The
Korea.
storm is about to hit.
And
Is it the Bee Gees?
No, it's a bunch. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty good.
I don't think it would offend
I think
anybody's
it's like,
sensibilities.
oh, it would.
Korean-
But I'm just
Korean
going
War
based
is
off
pretty
the
cut and
assumption
dry.
that anything relating to war and politics is not going to be going into that game anymore.
That's not related. I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing that already happened, and it's a clearly defined.
There's a lot of things that have already happened. Oh, well, there, you died again.
The storm is about to hit.
Yes, I did.
Did you find your specific weak point here?
Look, I'm just saying
I don't know.
some people think that somebody would get offended. So I'm not going to talk there.
Oh yeah, I decided to go to the left side because apparently the logic says that those right there won't spawn. And more importantly, that they can't take a freaking laser sword!
We don't have enough troops to manage such a large infestation.
Well, we're halfway there. We hit 21.
Leader, the storm is about to hit. We cannot maintain our position. Bring the citizens close to the line. We're not leaving until the leader of these territories.
That's the spirit.
Evan, that is actually your worst attempt ever.
Wow!
Dry throat.
Excuses.
I can't hit those like I used to. I love seeing a sword begin to grunt.
It uses the whole 10 too. It's upsetting.
Yeah. Well, the fact that the sword
Shot
uses
friendly in the
anything on
back.
multiplayer, it has infinite ammo. It's the only time where something is more dangerous in multiplayer than it is in single player.
It has limited use. You just
Not
never
in
use-
Halo. Not in multiplayer, it doesn't. It's infinite ammo.
We'll have to test that out because I don't believe so.
Absolutely is. I
Not
can promise you
in
that.
3 and not in Reach.
Well, no, it's not in Reach. It's not in any other version after Halo 2 because in Halo 2 it was busted as hell.
Oh, well then.
And they realized this very quickly.
We didn't play enough 2 because the salt floweth like the spices on the dunes or whatever.
It really does.
I need to read that book. Yeah, I try to open it. That's like when you go to pick up something and you think it'll be heavy and it's not, and your hand just goes woo, woo.
Flail around like a monkey fish.
Of course. Hey, don't die. We've gone too far to die now. We wouldn't want to run out of time either and start the whole mission over again. Oh man! Yeah. I don't remember when I last played this before this point. It was like a month or something. I was already just like, run, just go, just stop,
Just
go!
run.
Just press a button, get out of here!
This will save me from the storm, but you will be consumed.
He's got weird goggles.
I got a video for you.
You have a lot of things
Where
for
is
me.
he?
I know.
Thinking Floodbait boxed himself in tight. We'll never break through.
Pardon me.
We shall force him out. How? Cable. I'm going to...
Look at all the red. Yeah, we need to do some
everyone back
structural engineering work, but ignore all that red shit. Okay, thanks,
Warriors,
Arbiter.
Return to the landing.
Hey,
zone.
no,
The
that'd be
Arbiter will continue
green.
upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
Oh yeah, and I'm so stupid. I'm following the NPCs. No, wrong way. Don't go that way. No, we gotta go upstairs and... Okay. Somebody figured it out. I'm gonna go with you figured that one out. So, I just got a game called Among Us today, which is it's a goofy game, but you're allowed to pick costumes pretty frequently. And one of the little hats oh, you died. One of the little hats
I did die.
your astronaut character can wear is a post-note over his visor that just says "dumb," spelled D-U-M. That's what the Arbiter needs.
Dumb.
Not even the Master Chief, just the Arbiter.
It's just the Arbiter with his little alien head.
The dumb
Little hat. Dumb.
Just tattoo it on his nose. Something. People need to be aware.
And then he can have like a little, you know, have a little party hat and a little, you know, little thing. And he'll just go horde,
See ya,
horde.
sucker! I'm gonna go up there and do my
Oh yeah,
structural-
that was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite things from my. Oh, I'm on your head.
Oh, I didn't want you to get hurt, so I caught you.
That's good. One of my favorite things from the video that I uploaded was the elevator scene where I kept bringing it back down, and you were very confused for like 30 seconds. That was the best.
I seriously was just out of it. I so lost. Here's me doing it the right way, and then you're over there.
Yeah, I didn't. Shut up.
You're over there just so like.
What if you could
how
see me?
How you're not even doing it yet, but how do good work?
How to cut cable with sword?
How make
How to
break?
make-
That's one.
Oh yeah, you weren't even worried about it right now. This is when we did it later. To be fair, you do have hit it a number of times.
Well, I was hitting it a number of times. You can see how many times I hit it.
In the same spot where you already cut.
I'm sorry, but when I think of cutting something, especially that big around, I think of like, you know, when I cut a tree down, I cut it at the same place multiple times. I don't cut, you know, a little bit at the bottom and a little bit at the top, and then the whole thing flies up into the air and explodes into
This is
electricity.
and I died. This is alien technology. You can't assume anything.
You can't just assume you can land on the floor. after
Coming
you
from the
jump.
guy who look, it's in your video what you did this, the next time
I
that
know,
happened.
it's great. It's great.
Oh, you
Oh,
died.
I died.
And
All
you
my
kill.
passengers are in the air, officer. Go ahead, cut the
Oh, there. Oh, that's the video. Woo! Woo-hoo. We team killed. I said I'm done, and then we went and played something else with somebody else.
Huzzah.
Ugh.
Stop left.
I'm clearing my throat because.
Stop left.
Of course. Would anyone else like to watch us flail around in Halo for an hour?
We're not even going to actually be flailing. We're just going to be traumatically reliving the same hell that
Well,
we've already lived once.
Yeah, tell me how much this isn't flailing right here. All right.
All I see is a still image of your dead body getting pummeled by a flood. Oh,
Correct.
and
My
your
dead car is 28 meters in the air.
All right. Well, if everyone's ready to stay on subject,
Fortunately, I can lift it.
derp, let's get this thing going. Oh crap! What's the kill count at? Let me pause it again.
I haven't summed them up. I gave you my count from yesterday. Well, actually, you had the correct count yesterday.
We left off at 22 for me, 15 for you, and 4 total team kills.
Team kills. 1 by me and 3 by you.
Correct.
You want to know what is conveniently the only thing that didn't break on my ship?
The gas tank.
I'm recording. Shut up.
The
with
cargo
NBA talk.
container.
Ow. I'm also eating a potato of the baked
boy.
variety.
I'll show you a potato.
I'm not baked though. I don't do
Are
that.
you going to give him a mirror?
Yep.
I've made that joke altogether too many times. It was really funny on my first video because he stared at me for a second, didn't understand, and all of a sudden realization dawned and he shot at me.
Correct. Look at these fuzzy wuzzy new graphics.
Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't there.
I'm already invading your personal space. Let's go. Am I the only person who's like, why is there blood fighting down there as if it wasn't already obvious?
They have to show us the flood before letting us fight the flood because it's cooler that way.
Oh yeah, I
Build
was trying to
suspense.
tell you to wait for the achievement you can get here, and then we didn't do it because you suck.
It's because you suck at explaining things.
No, I told you to wait and you didn't. You just have to get you have to get up in that hole I'm looking at, and there's the hollow drone thing.
Holodrone? You are the worst at grenade jumps. Like, you are the worst.
What happened here?
Are you guys just
We have
commenting
bad
over-
feeling about this.
Yes.
Yeah, this is...
Always have bad feeling. You had bad
Oh
feeling
yeah, I think
about
you're.
more
Oh, this is when my mic broke.
Close your jaws, or I shall bind them shut.
Crap! I just spilled a potato.
So that might be why I didn't do as you asked, because
your
my
fire.
headset stopped working.
You absolute fiend, you.
I wondered who the
Oh yeah, that's the.
It could also easily be just because I don't listen to you.
arbiter.
Well,
I'm flattered.
yeah, we've been over that. That's the hollow
He's
drone,
using
by
a
the way.
holodrone. He must be close.
How come he doesn't just
Come
shoot
out
us
so
with
we
that?
may
He
kill
shoots
you.
us with his holodrones later.
To be fair, he was in the room when he shot us with them later, so maybe there's some science there.
There's no science here.
Yeah, there is. We're standing on science.
This is a video game about magical space zombies who fought a race that made things out of light.
Blood.
Yeah, it's cool that you like StarCraft so much, but we're playing Halo right now. Although, to be fair, StarCraft didn't exactly have the zombies.
Holy light!
They had that biological race that every video game has to have now.
I don't even think they were the first to do it. Although I can't cite any earlier examples.
It seeks to evade us.
It seeks to evade us.
No, StarCraft had zombies. If you use the Zerg to take over like a command center, you can
Infested Marines aren't quite the same thing, though.
They're basically
practically zombies. It's basically the Flood.
Well, they're more like Picard
Go
from
on.
AoE 2.
I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
Yeah. They're not the
Oh, yeah, you're
walking
fixing-
they're not
fixing
the
your discords.
universe-ending eldritch abomination that the Flood turn into.
No.
But they're technically like sentient hive mind control dudes.
Yeah, that's what the Flood is too.
Except the Flood. Then
Oh.
Diggery got punched.
I
in
was
the
eating
dick.
my potato. I didn't see that.
You got punched in the dick.
Dig one.
I was AFK and I still died less than you. And by less, I mean not at all. Wow.
I'm trying to make an Arbiter joke in chat. Arbiter! Arbiter, I'm in text form, Arbiter. Arbiter!
Arbiter, can you raid me? Whoa, you made an arrow. That's
Yeah,
cool.
they don't have greater than or less than, they have arrows. Arbiter!
Arbiter, I can't read Arbiter.
Arbiter!
Okay, now we get to narrate our own, you're gonna die in this 1v1 again. So far, your only
there you
deaths
are.
have been... You've been out 1v1 by a basic flood form twice.
Don't count it too quick. Yeah, we're in this room and the next room for like the first time. Pretty much. That's the whole series.
You've literally been out 1v1 by the same flood form 4 times in a row.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
This place is filled with the parasite.
Oh, I don't know.
Not even
This
her.
place is filled with the parasites. Okay, the Arbiter just killed them all. At least half of them.
For what it's worth, dumping the station into a gas giant was probably the best idea they had.
Yeah,
Handled heresy and the flood.
I'm pretty sure in the books the way that they fought the Flood was to just... If the Flood landed on a planet, they would just blow up the star. They somehow still lost.
Oh, well that's because the Forerunners are stupid.
They probably are.
Well, no, what's the... I remember reading that the first time the flood came around, it didn't actually, infest anything. It just kind of existed. So they literally put it in their pets and their, like, their dogs
Their
and their
food.
cats. Yeah.
Yeah, they put it in their food for what other unfathomable
And then out of
reason.
nowhere, they all went crazy, and we're like, oh no, how'd that happen?
How could this possibly have gone wrong for us?
You know, because when I see, like, spores, and I look at those and go, that would go great in a poodle, you know? Absolutely, the future of medicine is just random stuff we found in space. Oh, I got singled out there. And look how far back we are. This is great. I love this game.
I wasn't gonna say
You've been saying words. You've been
Well, I
talking.
wasn't gonna
You've been
say
talking
another word.
unending smack this whole commentary.
Well, you cut out partway through that tirade, so I don't think your argument is valid.
You suck.
You suck.
Just because the numbers are on your side doesn't mean you're right.
It's a lot of numbers on my side. It's like every number just points to me and says, this guy's pretty good right here. He's pretty okay.
Uh-huh, we'll call it that.
Except for all those times he dies when his teammate kills him.
I'm
Those
hap-
are a shame.
I'm half tempted to turn Iron on for both Reach and 3 when we play through on that.
Honestly, we'll be used to it, and it'll probably be a lot easier to freaking play 3. Actually, you know what? If we play 3 with Iron on, it'll probably be just a little bit easier than 2 was on Legendary, because with 4 people, you'll still be people dying often enough that
I
it'll
also-
reset almost as much.
I also believe it will make it easier for editing, but I can't quite explain why. The big
Well, then you
part,
don't have to.
we won't be able to just blaze through levels of ruin. Oh, why? Well, alright.
Wow.
Went off the high
we call
dive
that-
and belly flopped, yeah.
Do we call that a suicide? Do we call that?
It doesn't
an
matter.
accident?
It doesn't matter what it is. It's a death.
A death is a death is a death.
Volunteer stuff.
His death volunteered as tribute.
What?
It's another reference, Diggery.
What? No, I read the Hunger Games.
I'm sorry for you.
The catch
Those
is that
books
it.
were terrible.
I know. The catch is that it didn't make sense.
Yeah, those books really didn't make any sense.
Cursed animal!
It was really just a inferior series of books to be reading. I kind of felt like cheated because right after that, or no, right before that, I had just read Harry Potter for the first time, and then right after that, I read Lord of the Rings again. And so it was just nestled between two far superior series of novels. So it's just, oh, it's
Look.
spinning around. It's breakdancing. Very.
Look, post-apocalyptic is just not the best match for teen drama.
Yeah, that too.
Commendable over there.
Unless it's like
Well, yeah, because you know.
No. Warhammer made a kids book. You want to know what happened in the kids book? The Necrons.
Died.
The Necrons did what the Necrons do.
Yeah, they killed
And
everybody.
they just kind of, the kids escape and like literally a system goes under because of the Necrons. And they just kind of go, oh, but those darn kids.
But then you just
Those wacky.
who cares about you?
Look, I remember I read the first Hunger Games book and I thought, wow, this ending. And then the next book came out and they just kind of were like, oh yeah, that didn't happen, don't worry about it. We're not gonna ask questions. That's what got us into trouble in the first place. Wow, this series sucks.
It's a cover. Found you.
And then again, as an adult, it is certainly not marketed toward me, but I was in middle school when it came out, so I was of the demographic.
I spotted the enemy.
Here I am proceeding to not help again.
Holy night!
You say holy night?
Yeah, I guess.
Holy night, Batman!
it's that dude from Indiana Jones, the really old part.
We have to be more specific.
He gets up to defend the Holy Grail and falls over dead. There's puke on the floor. Oh, look at this wall. Look at this. Look at this. Don't look at the motion sensor. Look at this hallway. Look at Evan trying to jump down. Don't look at the motion sensor.
Yep.
That's my 7.
Yep, there's Diggery.
Whee!
Now we know why he's so dumb.
No.
Would not defeat our lord.
Yeah, it's the how.
But I'm just waiting here because I don't want to. Quite obviously, I do not want to die again.
Again.
Yeah.
No.
No. Why would I
Sure.
be British? The Brits suck.
Yeah, but they pronounce it like that.
Yeah, and I talk funny. What's your point?
Talk money.
The only good thing the Brits did was make Fall Guys and America. That's it.
I was just saying.
In
you're,
that order. But they don't really get credit for making America because we made America. Me specifically, not you though.
They just brought us here.
It's like Australia. They just dumped us and then we made it ourselves. Wow, Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Glad I'm not part of that.
It's a bit of a mess, I would say. Also, this I think is where you're going to get killed. Oh, no, never mind, because you just jumped straight down there.
The thing is an absolute plasma hose. It's practically a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's a good thing that those guys just don't take any damage. So
Yeah, it also absolutely sucks, and I hate it. What are these things on the walls? They look like sinks to me. This thing right here on the left. What is this?
What thing on the left?
Well, you can't see it now.
Because there's just a big wall.
We'll die again. I'll point it out again. That's where I am right now. Of course. I just touched it. That thing, the tub-looking box thing. That right there. That.
Oh, I don't know. It's a box.
No, it's not. It's obviously a sink.
No, it's an operating table.
For what?
A duck.
Oh. Well, why ducks?
So they can insert rudders so they can swim better.
They already are like masters of swim slam.
No, they need a better one. You're just asking me for the reason. I don't have to give you the explanation.
Is that the... Well, I was getting to it.
Those two things are mutually exclusive, by the way.
Is the flood... Is their weakness the swim duck?
Yes.
I'm gonna need a citation on that one, champ.
I'm gonna make you insert a picture of the swimmiest swim duck that you can possibly find into the video at this point on the screen. And then you can get all excited about how cute it is, and you can call it a little baby or something like that.
I don't care much for ducks. Bird, no. Don't do it for him.
Now we wait.
Well, there's something on the motion sensor, but I didn't check apparently. Wow, this is some thrilling gameplay. Too bad it ends in us going nowhere. I'm all like, stuff happened! Ah! Get the gun! And then proceed to do nothing with it. This is
top tier right now, I must say.
Man, I'm glad we played this. And there we go.
There he goes again on the ground. Because Diggery's the worst guy around.
She spread lies and slander. I don't know what... Look, I don't know what I'm doing, alright? Some mid-battle aerobics.
I feel bad saying anymore, but I mean, the jokes kind of write themselves.
What? That I'm getting a little unhappy with the fact that we've already made it past this section?
That we haven't yet made it past this section?
I mean, we've already cut the station, but we had to do it again.
Well, yes. I mean, that is obviously frustrating, but I mean... Oh, boy.
Oh, where we go? Edgar Allan... Was I going to quote the Raven at you? I don't remember. I don't remember this. I didn't realize the poem was so long, and I think I said this at the time, too.
Yes, you did. I don't remember what you were quoting to me, or why you were quoting.
I was
like,
trying
I'll just look for door.
No. I'm standing on top of the door, and I was talking about how the Raven was perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more.
And then I was probably saying something like, thank goodness you're not down here to die while I kill all the flood for you. And you're like, yes indeed.
Why would I agree with you?
Because you're teabagging.
That me teabagging is... When I teabag, I'm usually disagreeing.
No, nonsense. See, you just shook your head yes.
No, I ducked.
Yeah. Nope, you shook your head yes.
Let the stenographer show that Evan is a piece of shit.
You waggled your gun up and down. That is shaking your head, Arbiter.
That is not what.
Yes.
Great. Now my freaking front yard is full of pictures of ducks, Verd.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, no.
Only
but
if you're Diggery and apparently you hate fun.
hate fun.
Wow. After all of that,
I,
you come down, you had one job, and you threw the grenade between his legs. I think that was harder.
I'm clearly upset about it too. All right.
I think that was harder than actually hitting him.
I'm not saying.
Oh, I died!
Oh, you died!
I'm just saying.
I talked all the crap, and I was the one that finally ended up dying.
Wow. Yeah. There's the two swear.
Diggery's so happy right now.
There's the two swear jars, and mine is full, and yours has the 1 penny in it. Not a technicality if you died. Yeah, look at me getting all this work to. Oh.
That is immediately.
Oh boy.
How bad would it suck to have to keep track of all your deaths?
Not that hard, because I'm just.
At this point, I am being.
I know! I've been saying it! Dick!
I've never claimed otherwise.
Yeah, you have! Just in a sarcastic, overly mean manner.
Not everything I do is sarcastic.
I don't see how that's.
Sometimes I'm also asleep.
You're still sarcastic when you're asleep, although you do get a little beggy when you're tired. You're like, oh, I'm bad, don't shoot me.
It's true.
And then I'm shooting you and making jokes about how John Halo invented donuts or something like that.
I think it was a Tony Hawk joke, but who's really counting?
Huh?
Usually it has something to do with Tony Hawk when you're involved. Oh,
No,
crap.
it was just the one night, and then the last when we were talking about his Boom Boom Hug Jam, whatever movie that was called that I forgot already.
Oh yeah, the
Tony Hawk is cool. I don't talk about him that much. I don't do X Games. I'm a chubby boy. I just sit in my chair and play my games. I don't even play skateboarding games.
Great.
Because I got other games to play first.
You like to get your physical activity.
It's boring. And yep. At least when Verd and I are playing, we took turns. Quite literally at times.
I mean, I would say that we're taking turns, but I mean...
I got his little feeler.
I got his little and then he blew up twice. But we are taking turns. I take the turns where everything gets killed, and then you take the turns where you get punched in the face by a flood.
Look, man. A carbine is not even a defensive weapon. By definition, it's a self-defense weapon.
I'm probably gonna die here because this time the enemies can shoot back, and I'm accustomed to the enemies not shooting back.
Yeah, shooting me.
Oh, you saved my life there. He was about to kill me.
Yep. I took a bullet for you, Mr. Arbiter.
Thanks, Arbiter.
Man.
Hey, we got a checkpoint, Arbiter.
Oh, yeah, thanks. We're gonna have to do this with the Halo CE stuff, too, because you don't know what happened there. Yeah, how long have we been in this room? We're almost halfway through the video, and we're still in, like, the second room. This game is great. 15 out of 15. I give it a solid 10 out of 1,000. Shooter, why did you post that? This is a wholesome family, sir. Shoot at them.
It doesn't show anything. You're just piggyback.
I'm gonna look at what's in the front yard, and I feel like it's going to be uncouth.
Well, most of the stuff in this server is uncouth. It's 2 ducks piggybacking, Evan.
It's a chicken drowning in the water.
He's not
That's
drowning,
funny.
he's swimming. What's it called? Their heads are gyro-stabilized? Because their eyes can't move in their head sockets. Oh! Oh, look at you!
What?
You died.
Oh well.
Well, he did it in a funny way.
Off screen.
When he dies.
I mean, it's always funny to hear someone go off screen and hear the sound of glass shattering. Or Arbiter screaming.
The hills are alive with the sound of screaming.
I think this got to the kind of point where I felt like I was just the stagehand on a play, just staying in the back, handling stuff behind the scenes. What?
Isn't it great to look at the stuff that happens in you know, in retrospect?
Look, I love this game, but I can certainly see some people's, what's the word? Criticisms of it.
Frustration.
I call it criticisms because frustration gives them credit. Wait, no,
I mean,
it
people
doesn't.
could be frustrated for dumb reasons.
Yeah. Like me, over the fact that this game sucks and I hate it. Just watch, I'm gonna go in there and he's gonna kill me. Oh! Yeah, that's
Wow.
right. I parried that and put
Everybody
it up his
was just as surprised as you. None more than me.
butt. Shut up.
Yeah, I found
Did you find another picture of a bird I'm gonna have to look at? Technically, yes.
Leader, the storm is about to hit. We cannot bring the phantoms.
I don't like that image.
You're not leaving until the leader of these heretics.
That's the point.
Leader, Diggery's about to die again.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. But we got on this bridge. It's utter chaos.
Officer, the flood has spread throughout the station. We don't have enough troops to manage such a large interstate. Find the leader of these heretics.
We're just a
Kill him
special
now.
ops team, Arbiter. We didn't mean to do it. I still find special ops, I was gonna say special ops arbiters, saying hell to be pretty goofy. But I guess they are kind of the best fit for it. Wait, did that bounce off of him? Bam, dead! Yeah!
Oh,
Very
next time
excited
need
about
it.
a kill.
Correct.
And you don't have a grenade for the elites.
Correct.
And
Correct again!
that's okay, he's learned from his mistakes this time.
No, I haven't.
No, he's absolutely learned from his mistakes this time. There's no possible way that what's about to happen would result in your death. Hey, look, it gave us a pity checkpoint. He threw the sticky grenade again. And he missed the other one. And he's gonna get pummeled to death.
Well, I'm a champion. They can't even touch me.
They touched you.
Ah, thank you. You'd think with their methane pack so obviously out there, it'd be a lot easier to pop them in Halo 2, but that wasn't quite a feature yet. Not to bring it up again because this is going to be in the same video, but, you know, what are we breathing right now?
Exactly.
An entire fart gas giant of birds farts.
You have no idea how many years it took me to build an entire gas giant.
I don't even want you to extrapolate. Yeah,
Okay.
professional CQC. Look at the.
Okay.
That's not what extrapolation means.
That's irrelevant.
Oh, you're posting pugs around.
There you are.
There you are.
That guy almost stuck me with a plasma grenade.
Do you feel special?
I just stuck him with a plasma grenade.
Oh, a friend of ours is playing Dota 2 in the past.
Hi, Tim. You're not gonna watch this, but I'll say hi to you anyway.
Hi, Tim.
You see? You see?
He still had a grunt alive that was saying words with his stupid grunt face?
Well, yeah, I mean, they do usually run away and hide, so they do have a bit of a chance of success.
Grunt's a second class.
As later discovered in the chapter High Charity, they are completely capable of not dying if they want to.
From the storm.
They just have trouble figuring that part out. That has got to be scary, is having your mouth parts outside your breathing apparatus.
Continue upward. Cut this station loose and
That'd be like if a scuba diver just had a hose leading down his throat. His goggles look goofy too, but that was acceptable when Halo 2 came out. Am I eating something with one hand? Oh, there we go.
You've got to be eating.
I was eating just a moment ago. I finished my
I think
potato.
I'm gonna probably die here. Did I not die?
Apparently not. See you, sucker.
And you left without me. Oh wait, no, I remember this. This was in one of the videos that I was editing. I teleport in there with you. And then I proceed to freaking flail at that stupid wire for like 30 whole seconds, not cutting it at all.
You're an absolute champion. Do you work with your hands a lot? Because I can't tell.
I can't wait.
Man,
I can't wait to look over. I can't wait to look over and see me just.
Here I am, just going about my merry way, doing my job as the arbiter.
Look at the station list.
Yeah, you just got to it too.
I
You're
just
taking
got
your
to it. I
time.
was killing. Well, that's because I shot all the things. Just run right past.
And
See, look at me.
see,
And then you jumped off the edge.
look at you go! You're like giving full baseball bat swings into a brick wall.
Cut the cable.
Right? It's just doing nothing.
To this day, I still have trouble believing the Xbox is capable of producing this.
Yeah, this was on the original Xbox, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this. I don't know how far into the lifestyle, the lifetime of the console, but it was toward the end, obviously.
This was like 04, right?
I think so.
Ah, he learned not to swing his sword at it this time.
Oh no,
There's me still.
Half-Life 2 came out in 04, and that was on the 360. I don't know when it came out on the 360.
I didn't actually notice that you got over to me.
Yeah, you're so busy, like, I don't understand! You're like looking at the cash register looking for the #1 combo wheel button.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I turn around here. Woo!
That's it. The station is in free fall.
Oh, Halo 2 came out. Halo 2 came out a week to the day before Half-Life 2.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know they were that close.
By the prophet, look at the station list.
So I guess Halo or Half-Life 2 got ported to the 360 later. 360.
I don't know if Half-Life ever came to the consoles.
No, Half-Life 2 was on the 360. The whole orange box was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it came
right.
out. It came out a year
One
later.
final cable of it.
The 360. I was 8 years old when this game released. Halo 2.
What year was it? 04?
Yeah.
How old was I? I was probably 15.
You old idiot.
That's it. The station
Oh
is
yeah,
in
it says
free fall.
Half-Life 2 characters.
No, I was
and-
13. I was 13.
And one of the pictures is of Half-Life Alex characters.
The heretic leader is on the move.
Bird, the least you can do is post a bulldog and not a
We'll
pug.
stay with you as long as we can.
Well, I didn't look up that specific thing. I just found that specific thing.
I'm aware. He does not look so happy about it, though. Yeah, charge in with nothing but a plasma sword with a room full of dudes with guns. Yeah, cool, John Wick, whatever.
The heretic leader is on the move.
Punch you in the tank, let's go.
You just punched me, right? And you're gonna die again.
No, I'm not. I'll die later, but not right now. Breach and clear! Breach and clear! Zoom in on that dead body! Freaking Call of Duty kill house.
Well, dig.
You died!
The heretic
died.
leader is on the move. Do not let him
Bulldogs
escape.
in
We'll
water.
stay with you as long as we
Even
can.
more concerned and like they gave up.
Right under his legs, because of course. Hey Arbiter, watch how fast I can destroy my entire spine!
On the move. Do not let him escape.
The whole
We'll stay with
thing!
you as long as we can.
Ugh. This entire facility just disgusts me. It's full of heretics and angry. And not the good kind of angry. Small damage, small damage, let's go. Oh look, it's Bird's fart gas condensed!
Yeah, a little bit.
A little, it's only condensed a little bit. Ugh. Bird, what have you been eating? Oh, you know, all of it. Ew. Oh, look, you died.
I did.
There you
Yet
go,
again.
Dig. You have some things in your front yard.
Of
The
course.
heretic leader is on
Look
the
out of my
move.
real front
Do
yard,
not
there's gonna
let
be
him escape.
look at
We'll
that
stay
big
with you
boy.
as long as we can.
Look at him. Gonna be looking at my real life front yard. There's gonna be a bunch of bulldogs and pugs and little swimming tires, little swim trunks and all that.
Are you still alive, officer?
this
We're
is
no.
keeping pace as best we can.
Goodness.
In fact, I will include all things pictured.
Are you gonna Photoshop them all into a picture of a yard? Oh. A bunch of French bulldogs also swimming in a pool. Oh, I thought you died. That would have been so much good happening. Words, talk. Arbiter. There appears to be
Arbiter,
a lot
we've reached the cutscene, Arbiter.
There appears to be a lot of angry occurring, Arbiter.
Speaking of angry,
Oh my goodness. Stop.
I have found the angry.
There's so many dogs.
Well, they're gonna keep coming.
Ah! It's the flood! Ah!
You'll never escape this maelstrom and abandon. Wait, the hangar. There was a Seraph fighter inside.
Why did it make us fly Banshee? They could have given us another cinematic at this point. Oh no, they had to make the Halo 1 joke. Dead or alive? Actually, just dead. Let's go! Yeah. You think we're trying to run for our lives right now? I'm not gonna stop and shoot every freaking parasite I see.
Oh, here's a series of pictures. I don't apologize.
Oh my goodness. I'm checking to make sure the grunts aren't there again.
Grunts.
That's something I actually really do like about Halo is there's only a few times where they just teleport you out of the boss area. They usually make you go all the way back. In Halo 1, what is it? You have assault on the control room, and then you have 2 betrayals. You go all the way back through the whole area.
I blew up!
Yay! And then when you first meet the Flood, you go into the complex, and then they don't teleport you out. They teleport you, or you go all the way back out of the complex, and then you get teleported to the library. Oh, look at you again.
And that was all the part where I die. I used up all of my tryhardiness in the first, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah, I see this bulldog shaking himself dry while he's in water. He's an absolute genius of a boy.
Pretty sure if iron wasn't on, I would have actually blown that up when you were next to it.
Oh yeah, whatever. Play Halo 3 on iron, I'll totally kill you guys on purpose. Oh yeah, since you two are here, we need to talk about doing Halo 3 on Sundays. Since I actually have you in the room.
Yes, I would definitely be down.
Well, Bird's pretty much the only outlier, because I know I can get Knight involved. Oh, well, you're fired. Oh! So are you.
So I think what's happening...
Yes.
I'm running into all the enemies that you're just ignoring.
Yeah, because I'm an absolute champ at running away from danger. I have a lot of practice, I'll have you know.
I'll put us way back here.
Bob and weave, duck and weave, sing like a butter danger.
Sing like a buttered jelly donut. I might be able to get Jared to do Halo.
He'll be a guest star. Starring
Pretty
Jared
sure I died
as himself. I didn't see you on the motion sensor, so I assume so.
Nope.
Yay!
I probably die immediately after. Nope. We see that grunt die many times.
Oh, of course. It's almost as if grunts don't do anything but die. I mean, they're not on your team in Halo 3. In fact, they cry, for real. Like, it
none of the
hurts.
grunts?
I don't know. You give me too much credit thinking I keep track of grunts of all creatures. I'll take a jackal before I take a grunt.
I feel like a jackal would be more likely to betray you for kicks and giggles.
I feel like a grunt would be more likely to get dead immediately, like way too quickly.
Yeah, but I'd rather have somebody that dies when I tell them to than somebody that has their own thoughts and ideas about what they're gonna do and might want to eat you later.
Well, see, the fun fact about jackals is if you punch them in the mouth, they'll listen.
See, the fun thing about jackals is that they're, you know, tied to an aimbot program that just zappadoses your face off.
Swipe! I'll get you! No! I feel like Catwoman making the cat motions of Batman, and Batman's just standing there like, are you done? Except Batman's the elite, and I'm the arbiter, or the cat bitter.
Cat bitter.
Oh boy!
Now the funnest part in the entire game.
Oh, this doesn't actually take us that long, but it feels so much longer.
We get really
Arbiter.
lucky.
That too.
I would rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you these lies?
These lies. Oh look, he just happens to show up right when we need him.
Right.
343 Guilty Spark. I am the
Somehow
monitor
you
of
survived.
0304.
Ask the Oracle about Halo.
Yeah, he's
How
tough.
they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
More questions? Splendid. I would be happy to assist you.
Boom! Oh yeah, we can take like 80 shots now.
Also, it doesn't really do himself a lot of help.
The elites
Like
are
when he's
blind,
trying to
Arbiter.
convince you of something,
But
and
I
he's like,
will make them see.
like now I'm just gonna shoot you. It's
Well-
like you might have convinced him.
No, let's be honest here. That'd be like if you went up to the Pope with, you know, some holy relic that could talk. It doesn't matter. A Bible with the voice of Christ in it, and the Bible is all, totally like you misinterpreted the whole book, and then you start. But then it's the Pope. He's not going to listen.
Did you just call the Arbiter the Pope?
I'm the Holy Oracle.
It's the equivalent of.
Is he the Pope-iter?
It's an analogy. No.
I'm the Holy Oracle. We have much work to do.
Oh, you died again, didn't you? Is this the Great Equalizer? No.
It probably. I mean, it might be. I'm pretty sure that the place where I start is not as near cover as it is.
Look, it's fine.
That really helps you much.
You died!
I did.
Oh, I whiffed. Look, my point was, the heretic knows he's gonna die no matter what, so he might as well kill the Arbiter while he's there. Because even if he tricks the
Arbiter... Oh, look at those synchronized grenades!
Even if he convinces the Arbiter, the rest of the team is still here, including Tartarus of all people.
Yeah, and we already know that he's basically invincible unless Sergeant Johnson shoots him in the penis.
Well, he's invincible and stupid. A great mix.
Don't die, Diggery.
I think I'd forgotten I had cloak at some point.
There was like 1 pixel's worth of space for that shot to connect with you, and it hit you through that.
Oh,
I died.
Yay! Yay!
So excited. Oh, I missed my grenade that time. You can tell how Run's gonna do by whether or not our grenades land at the very beginning.
I have no idea. I think I should switch to the new graphics at some point because I think it's gonna be here a while. Yep.
And then immediately die. Did I die? No, I didn't somehow.
What an absolute legend, this heretic, man. If only more elites had this technology about them.
Right? If only they gave their, like, elite special forces soldier this kind of technology. If only we could fly, split ourselves up into multiple personalities and weapons, and had extra strong shields. You know what's the smart play I find oftentimes is to stick somebody with an explosive device and then charge directly at them swinging a melee combat weapon.
Yeah,
I think
it works.
It usually works excellently. As it did for you just now.
Yeah, except that's not the strat I pulled there. The strat I pulled there was getting killed. Now I'll be seeing myself out, you know, all the way over here.
Well, with plays like that, I would be too.
Joke's on you, I'm still an absolute legend. Just in very specific contexts.
Yeah. Only an absolute legend would miss the grenade shot against an enemy that isn't even looking at you.
That's not true at all.
That's right, you did it too.
I mean, if you want to be mean, you just keep being mean the whole time. hurt my feelings for real at some point here.
You know, I feel like I don't usually be that mean.
You feel like you're being an absolute bully? Yeah.
But you point out when I like make jokes of me being a bully, and then I feel like I'm obligated to like fulfill the prophecy.
So because you're self-aware, it makes it okay? Shut up! I'm self-aware that I'm retarded and I'm still retarded. That doesn't make it okay.
Are you calling it not okay to be retarded?
I'm saying it's not okay for me to be retarded. I drive a car around and buy things with my money.
I'm not sure that's any better.
My point exactly!
I don't think that's a good point to make, though.
Too late now.
I guess so.
You made it. It's in the recording.
It's recording.
It's going on the internet.
Forever and ever. Until I delete it or YouTube goes under. And I move over to Vimeo or something. I'm just hiding.
Don't look at me!
YouTube will never go under.
You never know.
You're like, got his shields down, got his shields down! And then
However,
we shot at him. YouTube
It's like going under, but not.
may finally piss enough people off that they stop using it and go to someplace else.
Look, I'm not saying content creators shouldn't do their thing. I'm saying if you went to a public forum and made posts for money and then got upset when it didn't work, it's a little bit on you.
Oh, you're mad about people making money on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh.
Because When I remember I had AdSense on like back in 2015, and after oh you died, and after like 3 months I'd made 20-something cents, and I turned it off so they'd stop hounding me about copyright.
I just don't care. I'll use copyrighted stuff. I'm not trying to make money off my videos. But
Well, yeah,
videos
that's me now. I'd rather have a cool video. Oh, cool.
Hey, Diggery!
He came up behind me and absolutely ended my entire existence.
Came from behind!
This is disgusting, this entire chapter. My fingers smell weird. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I clearly did.
Did I just die?
Yes, absolutely. Because he sees you and then you die. There's no in between. See?
Got to send a message to the prophet.
Now I know how Trevor feels playing against me. Like, that's the... I think I understand now.
Yes, except you're not actively cheating. Which the AI is absolutely...
I may as well be for all he can tell. Oh, you died again.
You know, there's a quote. I don't know if it's an Asimov quote or not, but sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Oh yeah, that's what applies to.
Similarly with skill in video games, sufficiently advanced skill is indistinguishable from hacks.
Yeah, I'm flying through the air in a platformer because of hacks. I mean, skill or whatever. Bird just sent me. Ferret falls asleep dramatically.
Does he get hit in the head with a hammer?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep count of kills. It's a very fast counting number right now.
Yes, it is. There's an outside chance I might have missed one of my deaths. We shall see.
I'm gonna go with. We'll just put
if
a.
I miss a death, it's gonna be one that happens like 1 second after yours before the screen cuts over to me.
At the end of the series, we'll just put a give or take 5.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I'd say give or take 1 per mission.
Woo!
That's so stupid. It's literally like 2 shots.
This is ridiculous.
I want those plasma rifles. How awesome would that be?
Those aren't brute plasma riflers. Those are elite plasma riflers.
Brute plasma riflers.
A blute gun.
A bloop.
Exercise those blutes, soldier.
And there is the time where I just remembered that I have active camo.
I don't know why I didn't throw a grenade that I had 4 of.
I thought you didn't have one and decided to sword instead.
No, I checked the. I looked at the HUD. I had 4 whole grenades.
See, it looked like you tried to throw a grenade and then failed.
No, I was just thinking it's cooler if I use a sword, which it would have been if it worked.
Except the problem is what happens with the sword is it lunges you into the middle outside of all cover and then you get shot in the dick and die.
I'm aware of what happens. It happens a lot. This boss fight, it's thematically fitting, but it's absolutely grating on me.
This boss fight is literally the hardest thing. Like there is no part of the game that is more difficult than
Fighting
the boss fight.
the Nihilist in Half-Life 1 was not so upsetting.
Like I'm personally of the belief that there is no harder boss fight in the game because when you fight Tartarus, he has a melee weapon, he can't get to you, but you also have allies for him to beat up on.
In Half-Life 1, the fight against the Nihilist is a pretty cerebral fight. Do you even know what the Nihilist
You literally
looks like?
Take no pleasure in
No, I have not.
Well, he's got a big old brain.
Big head.
Yes.
I'm assuming he's got a big old head.
A big old
but
head.
you still have not learned your lesson about stabbing people with the stabby sword.
I don't see how this matters at all.
He doesn't learn.
That's true. He teaches them to himself.
No, I learn lessons. It's just funnier if I don't apply them.
How did you ever make it past the flood?
Because the flood weren't cheating!
What?
This might
He said, how did you ever make it past the flood?
Oh,
It was retrofitted to research possible
because I am a player character of Destiny.
Indeed. I found and oversaw the
Oh!
I did.
Outbreak.
No! You were so close! I didn't realize it was that close.
Neither did
That's
I.
the time where you freaked out.
I don't remember.
You're like, I got him! I've got him! He's 1 shot! And then he just freaking
Yeah.
poofed out of existence like a space ninja.
Well, no. I think the Prophet of Regret was much harder because we actually beat this in like 12 minutes, 13 minutes. The Prophet of Regret took us a total of, like, an hour. Just the boss fight.
Yeah, but we also had to restart that partway through as well. We literally played through it, had a bunch of failures, and then we just got through it super fast. I felt like this one we got through super fast compared to the last time I fought him. I feel like it's just you gotta hit him on a good day. I'd still rather face the Prophet of Regret, because then you're not just running from certain death, you're actually having to strategize around something that's impossible.
You're not running from certain death, just an old man in a wheelchair with a laser beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we... You know how people will, like, make a Doom map and watch the NPCs fight? Can we watch the Heretic versus Regret?
Yes.
Well, you can't even hurt Regret from range, so he'd win.
Regret would win. Regret would win just because Heretic can't actually melee.
I mean...
And we got really excited because there's a checkpoint.
Which means we can do whatever we want! Like this! Like this! Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, it's so cathartic.
Woo! Unfortunate. His edification was most enjoyable.
I had no choice, Holy Oracle.
The Oracle likes
This
being
heretic
worshipped.
imperiled the great journey.
Oracle, great journey. Why do you meddlers insist on using such inaccurate verbiage?
Oh, hey, monkey boy.
That is the Oracle. So it is. Come, we are leaving this system.
Wow.
Tartarus is a pretty cool main bad guy. And then that moment of panic where it says, "Oh no, the Oracle's back!"
I'm screaming!
So final tally for myself is 15. What do you have?
Including the first... what is it? Including the first time we played, your total...
Oh, I'm not included.
Well, your total was 15 for both, so it equaled out to 30. And nice. Mine is... Let me pull up the calculator, because math hurts my brain. I got 59 deaths in the Oracle.
I said.
So...
I got twice yours.
Basically double.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
He also screams harder, so...
He does. It's pretty close. There's a couple really good moments. There's a couple really...
That's true. You are pretty diggery.
It just really depends on what day you catch me on.
How do you... What's the clear button on a numpad? 92 plus 59. My current total is 151 deaths. Your current total is 86. So yeah, it's about twice. And we are still at 39 jackal kills.
Yeah,
but we have gone up to a total of 8 team kills. All of which were provoked.
18 team kills?
8.
8?
8. 8 team kills.
Yeah, that's what I said.
8.
After you corrected me the first time, I got it.
8.
Yes.
8 team kills, Evan. 8.
Yes.
Evan Bitter.
Yes. How many of them are by you?
Enough of them.
Yes. I'm pretty sure almost all of them.